Hi everybody and welcome to another After Effects tutorial. My name is Aton and today I will be showing you how to do this, if it plays. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so jump into a new composition and write your text. So I'm going to write ULearn FX. Doesn't matter the font, just pick one you like. I'm just going to pick this random font that just so happens to be the last font that I used. Okay. So here, I'll switch this to full. Okay. So now that we have this, I'm going to just turn this layer off for now and make a new layer. New solid. Doesn't matter the color. I'm going to add fractal noise to this. And here we go. I'm actually just going to leave it like this. Any fractal noise setting will really pretty much work for an effect like this, but I'm gonna just leave it right how it is. And I'm gonna add the tint effect, and I'm gonna tint it to the color I want. So a blue and a dark blue maybe. Okay, something like that. And I'm gonna add liquefy just to sort of play with it a little bit. So, you can mess with this a little with liquefy. There we go, just distorted it a bit. And it's optional if you want to keyframe the evolution, you can do that. So I'm going to do time star 400. This may be way too much. Let's see. Yeah, maybe I won't do full. Maybe I'll do quarter. There we go. That actually looks about good. So now I'm just gonna I'm going to toggle switches and modes. Okay, so I'm just gonna flip these layers around and make sure they're both on, and set the track mat of this to be that. So it will look like this. And pre-compose this. Okay, so now we're in a new composition, and I'm just going to set this with exposure and drag that on there. And darken it a bit. Now, and I'm going to press enter to rename this text. Now I'm going to duplicate it, Control D, and now on this one I'm going to add a lot more effects. So mosaic, that'll be 1. And so start off vertical blocks 200. Okay, so you already have this. And now we're going to keyframe the amount of horizontal blocks from 1. So set a keyframe there. To say it 4 seconds, it'll be up around where we want it. So say 200. So it will look like this. Okay, let me just play that again. Okay. That looks pretty cool, and I'm going to press sharp colors. So that's just going to sort of add a little more to it. That's optional. And I'm going to add a glow, because, glows are cool. Okay, so play with the threshold, radius, turn that up, and the intensity. And then you have sort of that. And then I'm going to keyframe the exposure. So say, what should I play with? Okay, I'm going to just alt click on the exposure and type wiggle, 5, 50, and sort of get Okay, So that's looking pretty cool. And now I'm going to bring this underneath. So we now have our little exposure effects under there. There. So that's most of the effect, and I'm not quite sure what else I did. I just added on, I think, a few more effects. Oh yeah, so in the original pre-comp, I also added to this text a preset from Video Copilot, Aftershake. After this on to the Aftershake footage, and here we go. That's just gonna sort of bounce around a little bit, and now we're gonna have this. Okay, and we can keyframe this. So starting at 5, say around there, and move down to 0. And so we have this. And then if you want, you can even fade out this bottom layer. So set a keyframe there and a keyframe there. And so we have this. Okay, thank you for watching this After Effects tutorial. If you liked it, please like, comment, and subscribe. And so thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial.